Here's problem number 13 from the mock test. It says choose all points that are solutions to the equation y equals 3x plus 5. If you remember our MacGyver activity, this is that problem. The only thing we have to do is plug in these numbers in for y and x. Now you might be tempted to plug in 0 for y because you see y first in our equation. But you have to remember that these are xy ordered pairs. X comes first, xy, 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 so on and so forth. Doing this just helps me think through a little bit. So when I do this, I'll do the first one written out, but I'm going to do the rest in my head. I have y, which is -5, is equal to 3x. When I say 3x, I of course mean 3 times x. So this was 3 times 0, which is x over here, plus 5. And if I think about this, I simplify, I get -5 is equal to 5. I know that's not true. So for that reason, 1 cannot be a solution. I'm going to cross it out. No, not 1. Now the next ones I'm going to do in my head a little bit. Remember what x is. Do that one first. X is 1. What is 3 times 1 plus 5? If you do that in your head, you should get 3 plus 5 is 8. Is that what I had here for y? Absolutely. So 2 is correct. Let's move on to 3. Is this a solution? Well, start with -1. This time I'm going to do 3 times -1 to get -3 plus 5. Let's think about -3 plus 5 for a moment. That's the same thing as 5 minus 3, which in other words is 2, and that's exactly what we have for y, which means in addition to 2, 3 is also a solution. Awesome. One more to go, and this one is a doozy because we see some fractions. And you can use your, a calculator, or you can just convert these to decimals. You know 1/2 is 0.5. You know 6 1/2 is 6.5. I'm just going to use decimals because I like them. And we're saying 3 times 0.5, 3 times 1/2, plus 5. And we're asking, is that 6.5? Let's think about it. What's 3 times 1/2? Or 3 times 0.5? Well, 3 times 5 is 15. Add back in the decimal point, it's 1.5. Think about 1.5 plus 5, that is definitely 6.5, which means, 6 1/2. This also is a solution. So if 2, 3, and 4 are all solutions, we can see down here that D is the only one that has just those 3. So that is the answer.